Story time about how I lost my job, got in a car accident, got evicted, and broke my phone all in the same day. Let's get it. So, man, to understand this, we really gotta take it back to the first month of me getting hired in at my job. I'm not gonna say the name for legal purposes, but just know it was a factory. Now, at this factory, during my 11 months as a temp, yes, you're supposed to get hired after 90 days. 4 to 5 is pushing it. But yeah, I was a temp for 11 months. Some people were even temps longer, though, so that's not even crazy. If you think that's crazy, there's people that have temps for 2 years. But anyway, and if you don't know what a temp is basically like you're a contractor or whatever for a company until they decide to hire you and make you part of the team. And then if you have health benefits or whatever, then you can get the health benefits. But most temps don't get that ever. We had this one manager who was always starting stuff, and I'll just do it the best way. I'll do it the best way I can, which is quoting HR. They said she created an environment that was ran off of fear and intimidation, and that's not what they wanted to associate themselves with. Okay, cool. No workplace should. You shouldn't have a manager that's like that. This manager would have like a clique of people who wouldn't work. They would just be on their phones. They'd be like their machine operators, and like they wouldn't do shit. They'd just be on their phones or whatever. And I was a temp for 11 months, and I made a lot of temp friends. So I couldn't be on that type of timing even if I wanted to, because I generally cared about those people, and I was like, this isn't fair. And if we all just did fair work, then nobody would have to work hard for real. Everybody could be on their phones, but they didn't see it like that. It was some hierarchy, little stupid stuff like most Americans make things. But anyway, it was just an environment where you always had to look over your shoulder. It was an environment when you heard somebody was talking stuff about you, you had to double check and be like, oh, were they really talking that stuff, or is this person just planting bad seeds in my head and you don't know who's lying? It's really like some high school stuff. To be honest with you, it's like some high school stuff. And I'm 20, so for that being like my 4th or 5th job, and I just the best way I can put it is like I wasn't ready to deal with an environment like that. Like I came to work for work. I was not with all this stuff. Basically what I'm trying to say is it was really stressful and draining. It was a very stressful and draining environment where a lot of drama and stupid mind games were played, and inevitably caused me to call off. There it is. I call it off a lot, bro. I'm sorry. You're not much better than me though, so don't judge. I had to put a Chick-fil-A nugget down my esophagus real quick. That was fire. Sprite with it. Oh yeah. All right, anyway. So with that me calling off a lot, I had got to 5 points, 5.50 points, and you get fired at 6, right? Okay, so I'm on the verge. But this manager got fired. Too many HR reports or whatever of a toxic work environment and them just being roped into it. They put 2 and 2 together after fucking I don't even know how long. And they got rid of her. Okay, cool, but I'm still at these 5.50 points. My manager has me sign this warning or whatever saying like, yeah, I know I'm close, and asked me if I agree with it. I'm like, no, I don't agree with it, because I came to you guys multiple times before this person got fired and said I'm being treated unfairly and it's draining my sanity and making it hard for me to come to work. And you guys didn't do anything. So no, I don't agree with these points. They didn't care though. They basically said, go. You know what I'm saying? They did not care at all. So, okay, whatever. Let's fast forward to yesterday. And this is where goes down. I wake up at 5 a.m. for work. I've gone like 6 months without getting any point at all because I would get fired, right? I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm like, all right, I don't leave until 6. I can sleep for another like 45 minutes. I check my alarms, make sure they're good. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go to bed. Then we'll wake up and go. I've done this before. It's fine. For some reason, bro, my alarms did not go off and I was not ready. My body wasn't accumulated to that because like I usually don't take naps, but it's happened before where it's like I wake up too early and I just take one. So it's 7 and I'm like, oh my God, I hope I have a sick hour. And maybe if I get there before 7:45, I can use that and I'll be fine. I won't get a point. So I'm now rushing. I call my girlfriend. I instantly start stressing. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I might lose my job. I'm literally brushing my teeth and I'm driving right now. I'm trying to get to this place. What am I gonna do if we lose our job and your mom's not paying this other half of the rent? So it's like, oh my God, and then bam, lady brake checks me while I'm driving, trying to get to work, brushing my teeth, and on the phone, I slowed down, but I didn't slow down enough. And I lightly grazed her vehicle. Lightly grazed it. She flips me off, though. It's understandable I hit you. She gets out the car, pissed, starts yelling at me, cussing at me. It's understandable. I hit you. And she says she wants to talk to... She's going to call the police, and she wants my insurance. You want my insurance? I barely make enough to live. You think I have insurance on my car? I barely make enough to feed myself. Okay. No, you want my insurance? All right, no problem. No problem. No problem at all. I reach down like I'm going for the glove box. And I take my hand, ferociously whipped it over to the Johnson. Pull that mother sucker down a drive. And I was gone. So where were you going to? What happened? Where'd you go? I went to work, bro. I'm just trying to make money so I can feed the fam. Okay? That's it. There was no damage done to her car? For her to want to call the police on me and send me to jail for just trying to feed my family and doing the most I can with the cards I was dealt from God? Like, it was outrageous, to be honest. It was, she didn't need that. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. I literally hit her like 4 miles per hour because I couldn't slow down all the way. Like, there's literally no scratch on the car on God, bro, on God. So I had to do the dash. Plus, I got motherfuckers, I got people depending on me, bro. I had to go. But anyway, I get into work. I'm like, yo, I got a vacation day. I know I had used a sick hour because I used my sick hours because I just got off of being sick. Can you help me? And he's like, let me look and see if you have a vacation day. Oh, we can't use it because, you haven't been here for a year. All right, awesome. Let me call, what's her name? HR lady and see, she can't do anything. You gotta get walked out, buddy. Okay, cool. Here's my badge. Excuse me, but here's my badge. And I didn't even tell you guys that the eviction thing had happened before this, but I'll get to that at the end. But just know, I want you to just know that the eviction thing had happened already. So I'm already like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do? Cry? No, I can't. So along with that incident that just happened, hypothetically speaking, by the way, these are all hypotheticals. This is not a real story time. If any police are watching, these are all hypotheticals just to give me views and followers and likes. Thank you. All right, now that 12 is gone. Show some love to the video. Like, comment, follow. If you guys want to see part 2 of this, as of right now, I got to go. But depending on how this does, will let me know if I should drop part 2 or not. All right.